Our final senior of the night is Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to St. Charles West High School for tonight's GAC North Varsity Volleyball matchup between the St. Charles Pirates and your St. Charles West Warriors. My name is Jack Beeler. I'll be on the call tonight. I'm joined by Mr. Connor Doherty tonight. Connor, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing good. So we got players to watch for tonight. Starting off with St. Charles High, we got number 2, Gracie Roos, who's a senior outside hitter and defensive setter. She is committed to Illinois College to play volleyball. 94% on the serves, and then 92% of the serves she receives come in play. Connor, who we got for St. Charles West?
And then for St. Charles West, we got senior libero, number 1, Rachel Ward, with 88% of her serves going into play and great leadership. Must watch for tonight.
Yep, absolutely. We're going to let Connor turn it over to him while we have somebody go do starting lineups.
All right, so our starting lineup for tonight is number 21, Carly Edding, number 28, Morgan Hancock, number 23, Paige Whiteside, number 13, Emma Keevan, number 7, Bailey North, number 22, Mia Nicastro, and number 1, Rachel Ward.
This is all 10 years ago. No, this is grits. Okay. We'll add that someday. You can add a That's also it's mainly going to be Timothy and Jackson.
All right, here we go. Set number 1 between the Warriors and the Pirates. Battle for pride pretty much between these two teams as the Pirates and the Warriors cannot win between some of the Orchard Farms on the coast. St. Charles High this year split their season series with Orchard Farm. Both matches going to 3 sets. West split their season series with Orchard Farm as well. West lost that series. I have a follow-up 9. It's the Warriors, it's the Pirates. It's rivalry time. It's conference time. Here we go. It's like we're getting the rotation in order here. Nice crowd in here.
Oh, yeah. We got a big group tonight.
Yeah, it definitely helps that what am I doing? The bleachers broke once again.
Our student section is getting hyped up.
It's a rivalry game, so they should have won. Harley Eddie, number 21 on the series for the Warriors. She puts it in blood. This is going to go up the Piper. Gibbs, going to go by Eddie. North. Goes at the Keegan. And that's going to go long.
Out.
West a little bit thrown up there. Sergeant North in the back is interesting, but they're going to have to neutralize Sophie Gibbs' attack somehow, Connor. Say, right side plays back. Hancock's going to go for Lodi's going to put it over. This is going to Olivia Lewis. There's the Piper. Gibbs.
Gibbs.
It's the throwback. They need to slam it down the target. Has been doing for the first 3 years with her. She's a junior. Has started day 1, since day 1 of her freshman year. This is Piper on the serve. That's going to go into the middle.
Shay's coming back. Thanks, Thomas.
Send Shay now into the game for the Warriors. She'll be on the serve. Ready, 1. Shay puts it up.
Nice serve right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Eddie's going to play this. It's going to go to North. North.
Oh.
This play there looked like by Olivia Lewis of St. John's High's good attempts. Actually, that was also Christian, excuse me. A newcomer to the Pirate program this year has played very well. Shade puts us in. That's going to go long.
Ooh.
22. St. Charles High might have a number of volleyball this year, but definitely not in football.
Oh, no, sir.
14-0 now, I believe.
15.
15, there you go. Almost as long as I've been born. That serve is in for the Pirates. Looks like there's this elbow by West. And it is 14 on favor of St. Charles High.
Ready, 2, fine server.
This is number 6 on the serve. Junior Daniel. She's also been a varsity mainstay for 31 years so far at St. Charles High.
Go 1.
She puts the serve to play. Ward is going to go to Penny. Ward puts it over. Play with release. Piper. Christian. And in response here in favor of St. Charles High. These two play the teams. That Pirate land. And the Pirates won that in straight sets. Put this over there. Play game over there. Eddie. They go to Shade.
Over.
Piper. Just put over. Good save there. Right side of the Shade. First they put the Shade.
Two, fine server. Go 4.
We get a shot here of our student section.
Go 2. Ready, 1.
Already stressing about this. This is your one.
Already on edge.
Exactly right. This play they're going to win off the serve with 7-2. Rachel Ward, Outlaw Barry, you got to be pretty good at receiving serve. She's kind of been off the last couple games, but we'll see how it goes for the Warriors.
Go 1.
And yeah, they're going to call that. They're going to call that out. That was a close call.
Spoke too soon. She was on top of it right there.
Yeah, line judge, very good job there.
I like that angle.
It's a 7-3 now, Paige Whiteside on the serve. Again, the can't start check sheets doing
Go 1.
Softer. Whiteside puts it in.
Cross green back.
It's going to go to Piper. They go to Lewis. Eddie's going up for that through. Eddie's going to go to North. And yeah, this we called that
It was right on that.
Yeah, it looked like US overruled and it's West Point sitting on 7-5. Ready on 7-point in favor of the Pirates. Whiteside puts it in. Bruce is going to go to Piper. Gibbs.
Yeah, definitely knocked her off guard for sure.
Yeah, you don't see too many left-handers in volleyball.
No, sir.
That's why I'm not playing volleyball, because I'm left-handed.
Oh.
Hey, next stop is just play with me. It's gonna be left. So they're ready for that. You mean like next point? Next point, yeah. Okay.
Serve, put in, save. Plays with the Henderson, but you know what?
Must have been some lack of communication right there. Oh! That was beautiful.
And that's what West was doing stuff like that against us in triangles. That got them in the instant classic.
Every time you see, every time you go two, ready one.
Someone puts it in.
And that's an ace.
We're gonna call that. Interesting call there. Very interesting call there. 11-7 on Central High.
Ready on one.
I think more further up there exactly what she thought, and I think that's what I thought too, because I was in.
So one. Two, fine service. Two, go two. Ready one.
On the serve now. Central's not up 12-7.
Go one.
Puts it in. Roy plays it. But Henderson. On top. Puts it in.
Go two.
Central.
Three, two, fine service.
Set going by real quick here. Real short rounds.
Go two. Ready on one.
The serve. Central's high. Puts it in play. Roy. Got Henderson. Roy puts it in. Reese. Henderson is going to go. The other side of it. Pirate player, I believe that it's number 14. But it's number 3. Pirate player is number 14 on the roster. Doesn't have a number 3 right now. Yes, that is number 3, Tyler Klimas for St. Charles High. Ward on the serve, puts it in play. Reese. Thurston. Play good up there. Henderson's going up for the basket. Play better. Puts the third. Kills on this.
Ready two, go two.
9 kills on the year now. Is the third guy. Let's start there. Left center on fire. 13 now in favor of Central's High.
I think we're looking pretty good. I mean, we are only behind by 3 points right now, but this game goes fast, and we already got 2 more sets at least, because we're going to tie it up.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's hope we can win this one, too. Timeout, St. Charles High. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back here to St. Charles West, and St. Charles High now up 13-11. St. Charles High called timeout here. Looks like West started going on a rally for a little bit there, didn't they, Connor?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
They were crushing it.
Yeah, West they like to play from behind for sure. That could help some teams sometimes, just start from behind. Now that might backfire when you have to overcome a 23-10 lead, but when it gets to 6 to 8 points early in a set, West likes that range to come back from.
They really like that pressure.
Oh yeah, that's all they pretty much know is that. And it is Rachel Ward on the serve for St. Charles West in the white jersey tonight. Libero on the court right now is Ward, North, Henderson, Hancock, Whiteside, and Ledbetter. This is played by Kirstein. Piper saves it. Roos is going to play it over. North. Henderson. It's going to go. Yep, goes around the outside, and that's wide. It is 14-11 now in favor of St. Charles High. Gibbs into the game for High and Maya Nieders. Gracie Roos on the serve at the libero. St. Charles High up 14-11 here in the first set. Roos puts us in. This goes to Ward. Henderson puts it up to Ledbetter. Saved there by Kirstein. Piper's going to knock it over. A Whiteside almost had the block. Kirstein puts it over. Henderson saves it. Ledbetter puts it over. And West Point. 14-12 now in favor of St. Charles High. Kevin Netting into the game now for West. They're going to have 5 seniors and a sophomore on the court right now. Well, the Warriors. Carly Edding on the serve now for St. Charles West. Puts the serve in play. Roos. The Piper. Gibbs puts it over. Good save by Edding. And miscommunication there by the Warriors. It is now 15-12 St. Charles High. Katie Piper on the serve for St. Charles High. She's a senior. Ward gets the serve. It's going to go to Edding. Kevin. Almost got it past the defenders. Kirstein. Oh, and West Point. Call inside the line. And that is West Point now. 15-13 in favor of the Pirates. Looks like shade now into the game for the Warriors. Sammy Shade on the serve for West. Her serve percentage is about 74%. Gibbs plays that. Piper. Gibbs. Ooh, that goes off West defender and St. Charles High point. Olivia Lewis back into the game for St. Charles High. 16-13 now in favor of St. Charles High. Maya Nieders on the serve for the Pirates. Puts it in play. Ward misfires on that. St. Charles High point. 17-13 now in favor of St. Charles High. Nieders on the serve for the Pirates. Listed as an outside hitter. She puts it in. Ward. Saved there by Piper. Gibbs. Saved by Ward once again. Piper. Kirstein hits it straight into the net. St. Charles West point. Coming up here on top. Coming up here on top of the hour. Whiteside, played by Roos. Piper. Played over there by the Pirates. Whiteside. Edding. Played by Roos. Piper. Gibbs blocked. Saved by the Pirates. Goes back on the other side. Edding's going to go to North. She punches it. Saved by Roos. Piper. Kirsten. Long. 17-15 now. Good rally there.
That was smooth. That was smooth. I particularly enjoy these games against St. Charles High because this long-standing rivalry, especially for our seniors, is their last night to really put it all out there.
Absolutely.
Take it to the house.
It's unfortunate that West and High aren't in the same district like basketball, where they could play each other in a district semifinal, where you could ruin somebody's season by eliminating them. That would be.
If only. That would have been sweet.
That's a true rivalry there.
Yeah.
So you can play them twice in the regular season, and then you can take them out in the postseason. And St. Charles High got seeded second in their district. They're behind the mighty Incarnate Word Academy, who's hosting districts this year and looking for their 36th district title. Whew. It's a lot of district titles. That's out. Played there by Shea. That goes out. So St. Charles High at 19-15. St. Charles West seeded 5th in their district. They'll play Winfield first round on Monday at Lutheran St. Charles. I believe a 5 o'clock start time for that at Lutheran. And the winner of that plays St. Dominic, who's the 1 seed. And that's served out there by the Pirates now. 19-16 in favor of the Pirates. And it'll be Henderson and Ledbetter now into the game for the Warriors. And Henderson on the serve now for St. Charles West. Down 19-16. Let's see if they can get a rally going. Henderson plays this by Gibbs, plays this. Kirsten. Gibbs is going to put it over. Ward's going to go to Henderson. North puts the kill down.
That was a beautiful shot right there.
That's exactly what Bailey needs to do every time. Every time. She has a lot of power. She wants to use it. Got a small volleyball court, though. Is 19-17 now in favor of St. Charles High, and CC Henderson on the serve. She is a junior. Henderson. It's ready to serve it. Puts it in play. Roos, the Piper. Go to Lewis. And good save there. And the Warriors get the point. Wow, what a save. St. Charles West.
Absolutely beautiful right there.
Yes, the beautiful ones are the ugly ones.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely in volleyball. But they don't give style
That was
points.
a high-risk, high-reward kind of situation.
Exactly. Henderson. Played there by Piper. Roos. Piper saves it. Ward's going to go to Henderson. They're going to go to North. And she puts the kill down. Tied up 19-all now here in the first set.
Tell me when you're done, Jared.
This is getting the Warrior crowd fired up here. 19-all. Henderson puts it in. Good save there by Piper. They're going to go over. That is West Point. It's the antenna that was played there by Emily Black. 20-19 now in favor of St. Charles West. So they finally have a lead. Henderson puts it in. Piper. Kirsten. They're going to go to Lewis. Shade plays that. Oh, and that's unfortunate off the basketball hoop there. That's put all the way up. That's just unfortunate for West and is tied 20-all. It is Kirsten now on the serve for St. Charles High, the lefty. We're tied up 20-all here in the first set. Kirsten puts it in. Shade goes to Henderson. Gonna go to Ledbetter. Puts it over. Kirsten plays that. Piper. Lewis. Good save there by Nicastro, but goes wide. It's 21-20 now in favor of St. Charles High. Kirsten in the serve once again. Kirsten on the serve, up 21-20. Puts it in. Ward to Henderson. They're going to go to North. Puts the kill down. That had some fire on it.
Bailey is absolutely killing it tonight.
Yep, definitely, absolutely is the right word. And Hancock into the game for Shade. We're tied up 21-all here in the first set, and St. Charles High calls timeouts. But we will be right back after this. All right, welcome back here. Tied up 21 all here in the first set. St. Charles High now out of timeout. St. Charles West has both of theirs left here in the first set. And Bailey North will be on the serve for West. And as you were saying, Bailey's just tearing it up tonight.
Yeah, she's definitely got her A game tonight.
Well, it's senior night, so you
gotta be fired up for tonight.
It's a rivalry night, senior night. It's Tuesday night. It's 3-1. And North with a good serve. It's played by Columbus, and it's going to be played by Roos. Ward, Henderson goes to Hancock, lays the kill down. 22-21 now. All right, 22-21 now in favor of, and this is Ward that plays it to Henderson. Ledbetter, good save. Oh, just misfired. And West Point.
Yes.
There you go. St. Charles West with a 2-point lead. Let's see if they can keep this up. See if they can take this first set. St. Charles High just looking like they're out of whack right now. 23-21. Oh, that's lucky there by North. That's still going to work. And that is out. 24-21 now. Set point.
3 up on them.
Yep.
Like I said, we definitely like the pressure.
Yes, they do. It is now 24-21 in favor of St. Charles West. Bailey North on the serve. Puts it in. Piper. Kirstein. Blocked by the Warriors. That's game point. West wins the first set 25-21. We'll be right back in just a minute. Welcome back here to St. Charles West High School for this GAC North Varsity volleyball matchup. And St. Charles West took that first set by a score of 25-21. Connor, what was your assessment of that first set?
Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. Typical St. Charles West, getting let up in the beginning and then coming back halfway through and just dominating.
Yep, that's great.
That is a character move from St. Charles West.
Yep, they have learned now that, unlike last year where there is matches like this, they probably wouldn't have won. They probably would have just given up. This is now a team where they have learned any lead in the first set, that it doesn't mean anything. You got to play till you get that final ball down, you get that game point. You got to go all the way through and try to win that set. And they have learned now that this is their time where they can, if they get it under control, they can take care of business and it can go their way. Looks like the refs looking at the rotation, make sure it's all correct for the Warriors and the Pirates.
Fine. Okay, Thomas is going to take tech director for the next game. What's up? Okay.
And looks like Roos into the game for the Pirates.
Yeah, it's about to start.
It is going to be serve for St. Charles High. It is senior Katie Piper on the serve. She is at setter tonight.
Camera 2, silver.
Piper
There you go.
puts it in play. Award to Edding. Keevan. It's played there. Piper. Nieders. That should be St. Charles West Point. Yes.
Yeah.
St. Charles West Point. And it is Sammy Shade now on the serve for St. Charles West. Up 1-0 here in the first set.
We're just waiting for authorization to serve.
Shade on the serve. So we are ready to play now. West upset, puts it in play. That's 2-0 now in favor of St. Charles West in this second set. So I got thrown off there and Shade on the serve up 2-0. And West gets another point, 3-0.
Let's go, Warriors.
Yep, there you go. Keep it up. And West gets another point, 4-0 now in favor of the Warriors. Shade just
We got
putting
a
it on.
strong lead tonight for the second
Absolutely.
set.
Second set in favor of the Warriors right now. See if they can keep it up. Shade on the serve. Puts another powerful one in, but goes just short and into the net. So 4-1 now in favor of St. Charles High. Columbus into the game now for Nieders. She'll be on the serve. She is a junior. She puts it in. That is out. St. Charles West Point now 5-1 in favor of the Warriors. Looks like it's Paige Whiteside on the serve. And Whiteside almost got ready to serve that.
Move his head out of the way.
Now 5-1. Whiteside, and that is out. St. Charles High Point now 5-2. Connor, West just needs to keep playing their game, right?
Yes, they just need to establish dominance over the field.
Uh-huh.
They're a very good team.
North with the kill.
Ooh, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
The only downfall is just when they get into the zone of scoring, they usually start lacking and start slipping up.
You can't sit back. You got to stay on your toes
You got
the
to
entire time.
keep pushing.
Yep, exactly. And that's for anything. Once you have that momentum, you can't let up. You just got to keep going. It's played there. Lewis, the Gibbs. Ward's going to... It's North that plays that. Nieders, the Piper, Kirsting. And that is Pirate Point. 6-3 now in favor of St. Charles High. 6-3. Looks like it's going to be Kirsting on the serve for St. Charles High. Up 6-3 here in the second set. We'll have one more broadcast for volleyball on Thursday, where the Warriors of West will take on Fort Zumwalt South, final home game of the year. Should be a 5 o'clock start time. Shade goes to Henderson. North, who that was played nicely there by Gibbs, it looks like. Henderson, North, played there by Lewis. Kirsten goes to Gibbs. Played that by Ward. Henderson. Ledbetter. Can High put this over? It's good play there. Henderson goes into Castro. Saved there by the Pirates. That's going to be St. Charles High a point. 6-4 now in favor of St. Charles West. This is one of those times where West just has to get 1 point and the momentum will come back their way. This is one of those where they can't really slack. This is where it looks like High could go on a run here. Go ahead, Connor.
It's anybody's game so far.
Yep, I agree. It's tight enough. Nobody's really asserted any dominance yet. It's just been a game of rallies so far.
I'm sure it's going to pick up pretty soon here, though.
Oh, yeah. I think both teams have now settled into this game. And West up 7-4 here. Bailey North on the serve. Puts it in. Yeah, that was...
Simple mistakes like this is what...
Call was in, and that was a close call. Definitely.
No, it was a good serve. It just a little overshot.
Well, I mean, it barely caught the line, it looked like, because they rolled it in. That one goes wide.
That was wide.
And it is now 8-5 in favor of the Warriors. Olivia Lewis on the serve for St. Charles High. She is a sophomore. She puts it in. North to Henderson. Hancock punches it over to Gibbs. Kirsten goes to Piper. Henderson plays that to Ward. Ledbetter. Played there by Kirsten. Piper. Black. Saved by Ledbetter. They go to Ward. Hancock. Saved by Gibbs. Kirsten. Oh, I was almost there for the Warriors. And Ward goes to Henderson. Nicastro. Blocks. Henderson. Hancock. Good save by St. Charles High. They put it over. Ward with the save. Henderson goes to Ledbetter. Saved there by Kirsten. And that is... Ooh, that was probably 4 there. Ward. Played there by Nieders. To Gibbs. Nicastro gets the kill! Yeah. What a rally there by both teams.
That was intense.
That was, yeah, I agree. That was really intense. And it looks like the ref's going to come over here and talk about something. I think he might be talking about High should have not. High, it should have been called earlier against High 4. They looked like they played it 4 times. I don't know what he's arguing though. I would say either way that looked like it was West Point. Looks like it's gonna stay in favor of West. Yes, it will. It's 9-5 in favor of the Warriors. I don't know what the ref was talking to the head ref about. I didn't see anything where West committed a violation exactly, but they still get the point. Ward on the serve. Gibbs. Go to Black. Oh, that was played really well there by the Pirates. It's now 9-6. Roos on the serve now for the Pirates. Now 9-6. Roos puts it in. It's played by North. Henderson. Ward puts it over. Kirsten. Gibbs plays it over. Henderson gets the save there. Ward. Ledbetter. Blocked. Ledbetter. Good play there. Kirsten goes to Nieders. Good save by Ward. Henderson. Hancock puts it over. Oh, that was... Can High get the save? Yes.
Oh.
And Nieders, yep, that's West Point. You weren't wrong, Connor, when you said it was going to get intense. Play was going to pick up. That High just got unlucky and on that serve there, and that is going to be timeout St. Charles West, it looks like. Coach Ballman wants to call a quick timeout. Just calm down. We'll be right back after this. All right, right back here. St. Charles West up 10-6 here in the second set. And West will have the serve. It'll be Bailey North. And North on the serve now for West. Henderson and Ledbetter out of the game for Edding and Keevan. Carly Edding on the serve now for St. Charles High. Puts it in. Lewis, the Kirstein, goes to Gibbs. Gibbs gets blocked, but she gets the save there. It's going to be Edding. It's going to go to Whiteside. Play there by Roos. Kirstein, Nieders, gets blocked. Good save by Whiteside. Whiteside puts it over again. And Ward, good save. St. Charles High with the point. Good play there by the Pirates. And they are down 10-7 now. And it will be Katie Piper on the serve now for St. Charles High. Ward to Edding, Whiteside. And Gibbs gets the easy kill. And it is now 10-8 in favor of St. Charles West. Katie Piper on the serve. If West can just step up, get 1 point here, that can stop the momentum once again, right, Connor?
Right.
That's all you need is one.
Just good communication and
exactly
good skills. I mean, our team. Do we have anyone committed for volleyball yet? For
Not
college?
right now, but I bet once we get some film sent in, I think there'll be a couple people that'll look at some.
Easily.
And Piper plays this up to Gibbs. And, yep, she gets the point there. It's one of those where you're not exactly allowed to palm the ball when you spike it, but you get enough on it with your hand that it's legal.
Yeah, exactly what it is.
It's basically right on the line there of whether that's legal or illegal. But Whiteside puts that over. It's going to be Lewis, the Piper. Kirstein blocked. Gibbs plays that over. It's going to be Edding. Goes to Ward. They're going to go to Hancock. Roos gets the save there. Lewis goes to Nieders. Puts it up. Edding. The Ward. And Kirstein. That's in. 10-10 now in favor of St. Charles West. And Coach Ballman's probably thinking now, why did she take that timeout? And she's going to take another one. So we'll be right back after this. All right, back here. Terry Hollander Court, St. Charles West, tied up 10-all here between the Warriors and the Pirates in the second set. And let's see if the Warriors can get some momentum back. Coach Ballman called their last timeout, so the West is on their own for right now. Coach can't bail them out. And I think Coach Ballman actually might be wondering why she called that timeout at 10-6, especially with the momentum. Maybe she didn't feel comfortable with something on the court. I don't know, but right now it looks like it's backfired. They're out of timeouts because of that. And Ward, it's Pirate point 11-10. For all we know, Coach called timeout, just tell them, hey, let's go down by 5. Let's get that momentum back. Let's play from behind again as they like to. It is Piper on the serve. She puts it in play. It's going to be Ward. To Edding. Whiteside gets the point there. It is tied up 11-all. This is about the time of the match where if you're down St. Charles High, either you're gonna feel the pressure and embrace it, or you go against it, and that's kind of where they are right now, down a set. This is where more pressure's on them than West. Shade puts the serve into the net. Shade's got a great serve when it's on. When it's not, it seems to always be short.
Yeah.
And it's probably caused a few headaches for West, but I bet she'll get it under control. Nieders puts the serve in. Ward goes to Edding. North puts it over. Good save there by Lewis. It's going to be Piper, the Kirstein. And that just got past the blockers for West. They were lined up and ready for that. And It is Pirate point now, 12-11 in favor of the Pirates. It is Nieders on the serve. She puts it in play. It's Shade to Edding. Ward plays it over. Roos. Piper plays it up for Gibbs, and they're going to rule that in favor of St. Charles High. Looks like their blockers were across the line, and it is now St. Charles High point up 14-11. Maya Nieders on the serve, puts it in play.
Okay. We should be done by now.
St. Charles High points again, and that is now 15-11.
There's definitely no communication right there.
Oh, yeah, for
Overstepping
sure. Yep. It's hard in volleyball because you would think, like basketball, you have the specific positions, but that's not exactly where you have to be at all times.
No.
And Piper goes to Roos. She's going to put that wide, and it is now St. Charles West point, 15-12 now in favor of the Pirates. And climb us into the game for Nieders for St. Charles High. It is Whiteside, puts it in. They're going to go up to Piper to Lewis. Good save. Whiteside just couldn't hit hard enough to find anybody else. It is now 16-12 in favor of St. Charles High. Emily Black into the game now for St. Charles High. Sophie Gibbs on the serve. Gibbs puts it in play. And that is a great serve by St. Charles High. But West has got to be more careful in the middle. That's what's killed them all year, is just not playing defense in the middle on serves. And that's how teams can just pick aces off of them all day. It is Gibbs on the serve. Puts it in. Shade played that. It looked like it was going out. Edding. McCastro played there. McCastro and Gibbs. Edding, Shade, McCastro with the save. And she gets the kill there. That's unconventional, but it's a point.
Hey, that
for
worked. That worked.
Yes, it did. Ledbetter and Henderson back into the game for the Warriors. It'll be Henderson on the serve. Puts the serve in. Klimas goes to Piper. They're going to go to Kirstein. And, yeah, St. Charles High point there. Looked like it was played off of West, so it's not 18-13 in favor of St. Charles High. It's Kirstein on the serve for the Pirates. Up 18-13 here. See if West can orchestrate a rally here. Kirstein gets the Ward. Henderson goes to North. Oh, that was blocked, but St. Charles West point as that block went out. It is now 18-14 now. Hancock into the game for Shade. Bailey North on the serve for St. Charles West. Connor, sense a rally here?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I see it too.
Our student section looks good. Looks like they're ready to get fired up.
Let's see if they can do it. Henderson goes to Hancock. Looked like they might have been going to Castro.
We just need to close this gap like we're doing.
Yep, and it is now 18-15 now as that attack goes out by the Pirates. Bailey North on the serve once again. 18-15 now in favor of St. Charles West. Puts the serve in. Piper goes to Kirstein. They're going to go to Lewis. And High gets the kill there. Went in between North and Henderson. It is 19-15 now in favor of St. Charles High. Looks like Olivia Lewis will be on the serve for St. Charles High. She is a sophomore. Also a pretty good soccer player if you ever go out and watch the Pirates play against one of the local teams, Orchard Farm or St. Charles West. Lewis puts it in. Ward goes to Henderson. Hancock played there by Klimas. Kirstein. Piper played there by Henderson. The Ward, Ledbetter. And West gets the point now, 19-16 in favor of St. Charles High.
All right.
What West needs to do here is they need to show some emotion. Down by 3, let's get this rally going and show some emotion because that could light a fire in these girls.
This is our senior night. This is a home game.
right? Some of these rallies, what you just need, whether it's positive or negative, is emotion.
Yeah.
You just need to have some emotion because usually, either way, your players will understand. And that's meters with the kill there. It just if you can just show them like, hey, we're committed into this. Let's get fired up. They will respond. It is 20-16 now in St. Charles High.
You got to keep your faith with your team.
Absolutely.
And knowing that they're going to do their jobs. And I think right now that is lacking.
I think Coach Baldwin, I think she's committed. It's whether these girls want to play for each other right now.
Yeah.
And Ward almost got hit in the face there, and St. Charles High gets the kill. 21-16 now. Gracie Roos on the serve. Roos puts it in play. Oh, again, just Ward mishandling off hand there, how that was going to go. It is now 22-16 St. Charles High. Gracie Roos on the serve. She's going to put it in play. It's going to be Ward to Henderson. They're going to go to Ledbetter. Gets the kill. 22-17 now. They're going to bring Eden Keevan in, and their energy's been up with those four that were coming in and out of the game. Those four have probably they've made a pretty big difference in the game, especially Henderson and Ledbetter just made a huge difference for the Warriors. Let's see if Keevan and Edding can keep it up. Edding on the serve and gets the ace. High absolutely misplayed that, and a lot of people will misjudge the serves of Edding just because she looks like she'll hit it in pretty long, but she usually doesn't. And it's 22-18 now, St. Charles High. Edding on the serve. She's going to put it in play. It's going to be Roos to Kirsten. Going to Gibbs. St. Charles High point. 23-18 now in favor of St. Charles High. It's Katie Piper on the serve. West needs a rally here, and they need it bad. Piper puts it in. Whiteside. And, yep, St. Charles High point, 24-18. And High is on game point. Go to a third set here between the Warriors and the Pirates. And they get this point here. We might have a pretty wild third set. Piper puts it in. Ward to Edding. Hancock. Save there. Roos goes to Neaters. Ward to Edding. Hancock blocked. St. Charles West Point, 24-19 now.
All right.
Shade into the game for Hancock. Shade will be on the serve. Shade just needs to put it in play. Just put it in play, and I think West can take care of it from there. So Shade on the serve, 24-19, St. Charles High. She puts it in. Oh, that's such a good serve there by Sammy Shade. It is now 24-20 in favor of the Pirates. It is Shade on the serve, 24-20.
25 win by 2, so you got to get to 26 right now.
Looks like Ward arguing something with the ref. Maybe somebody. Looks like somebody from High was being a little bit distracting in the student section, so now 24-20. Shade on the serve, puts it in play. Oh, it's a good save there by Kirsten. Piper goes to Gibbs. Ward with the save. Edding's going to go to North. North, long. We're going to go to a third set. We'll be right back after this. Third set here for St. Charles West and St. Charles High. St. Charles West won the first set 25-21. St. Charles High won the second set 25-21. High will have on the court Roos, Lewis, Piper, Kirstein, Nieders, and Gibbs. West will have on the floor, looks like Whiteside, Edding, Henderson, Hancock, Ward, and North. Katie Piper on the serve for St. Charles High. Hancock on the serve, goes to Henderson. Edding gets the kill. St. Charles High up 1-0. Keep it into the game for Henderson. It is Edding on the serve. Edding puts this in. Ward, the white side. Hancock. Oh, that was, looked like called out. Interesting call there by the line judge. Nieders plays this into Ward. Edding goes the white side. Saved there by the Pirates, but goes long. 2 on St. Charles West. Sammy Shade on the serve now for St. Charles West. Up 2-1 here, puts the serve in. Yeah, and it was a foot fault there. Or, I mean, that's the tennis term. But, yep, and St. Charles High gets the point. It is Gibbs on the serve now. Emily Black back into the game for St. Charles High. Gibbs on the serve for the Pirates, tied up 2-2 here. Puts it in play. Ward. To Edding. North. Played there by Gibbs. Ward goes to Edding. Whiteside gets the kill. They're going to go St. Charles High with the point there. And it is 3-2 now in favor of St. Charles High. Gibbs on the serve with about 89% serve rate. Ward. Edding in. Can't get that. 4-2 now in favor of St. Charles High. Gibbs on the year averaging about 2.5 kills a set. It's pretty good stats there. Gibbs puts it in, and it goes into the net, and it is St. Charles West point. It's a nice kill there, but nice serve by Gibbs, goes into the net though. And it is Whiteside on the serve, puts it in play. Klimas goes to Piper. Black, saved there by Whiteside, goes to Edding. North, blocked. Saved there by Shade. Edding puts it over. It's played by Lewis, the Piper. Kirstein gets the kill. 5-3 now in favor of St. Charles High. Ward will be back into the game for Whiteside. Kirstein on the serve now for St. Charles High. Kirstein puts it in play. Ward goes to Edding. They're going to go to North. Goes long. 6-3 now. St. Charles High, as we said earlier, is the number 2 seed in their district in Class 3, District 6. That district will be hosted by Incarnate Word. And the Red Knights of Incarnate Word are the 1 seed. High will play Normandy first round. And if they win, probably play Duchesne. And another point there for St. Charles High. It's 7-3 now. It's played there. Ward. Thing with this West team right now is it's not about experience. It is about experience, but it's not about who they have on the court or how they can get back from this. It's about having experience at different levels of sports and having played different sports and how to come back from that. Nicastro. Kirstein goes to Piper, and it's played by Ward. It's going to go up to Edding. She puts that over. It's played by Roos. Kirstein goes to Piper. It's played there by Shade. Edding goes to Ward, puts it up. Black saved there by Shade. It's going to go to Edding, and once again, North gets the kill. 7-4 now. 8-4 now in favor of St. Charles High. It's going to be Henderson into the game along with Ledbetter. Henderson on the serve. None other I think West would want to have. Henderson puts the serve in. Great serve. Piper goes to Kirstein. Lewis. And just past North there. Didn't get a great angle on that. 9-4 now in favor of St. Charles High. It's going to be Lewis on the serve. And it is Lewis on the serve. Puts it in play. Out. St. Charles West point. Hancock into the game for Shade. And number 8, Aaron Booker, into the game now for Lewis. Booker is a junior. And it's Bailey North on the serve. Down 9-5 here in the third set. It's going to be North. She's going to put it in play. Misfires completely on that. 10-5 now in favor of St. Charles High. It's the Pirates on the serve. It's going to be Roos. Puts it in play. Good. That's out. St. Charles High up 11-5 now. Coach Baldwin holding off on her timeouts here. I'd probably burn one just to get the girls recouped. It's going to be Hancock to Henderson. Nicastro. This goes up to Piper. Gibbs played there by Ward. It's going to be Henderson that goes to Hancock. Henderson, St. Charles High with the point, 12-5 now. Looks like a lift was called. Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching tonight. As always, you can watch it afterwards when it's posted on YouTube. Ward arguing with the ref there. It is St. Charles High up 12-5 here in the third set. Gracie Roos on the serve. She's a senior. Committed to Illinois College to play volleyball. She puts the serve in. It's going to be Ward. It's going to go to Henderson. Hancock lays the kill down. 12-5, 12-6 now in favor of the Pirates. It's going to be Whiteside into the game for Nicastro. Ward on the serve here for the Warriors. Ward puts it long. St. Charles High point now up 13-6. It is Piper on the serve. Needers into the game for St. Charles High. Piper puts it to Ward. Henderson tips it to Ledbetter. It gets blocked. That was a great block there by the Pirates. It is 14-6 now. They're establishing their will in this match. And timeout St. Charles West. We'll be right back after this. All right, welcome back here to St. Charles West for this third set between the Warriors and the Pirates. St. Charles High up here 14-6. It is Katie Piper on the serve for St. Charles High. She is a senior. She's going to put the serve in play. It's going to be Hancock to Henderson. Ward's going to put it over. Played there by Gibbs. Piper. Gibbs. Gets the Ward. Goes to Henderson. Hancock. Played there by Booker. Piper goes to Kirsten. St. Charles High point. And it's played there by North, the Ledbetter to Ward. Kirsten puts it over. That's in. 16-6 now in favor of St. Charles High. Make sure you tune in to watch our last volleyball broadcast of the year on Thursdays. The Warriors take on Fort Zumwalt South, the Bulldogs. Henderson goes to Whiteside, who puts the kill down. 17-6 now in favor of the Pirates. That's Edding on the serve. Edding puts it in. That's good. Play there by Booker. Nieder's in. That goes. Misfires wide. It is 16-8 now in favor of the Pirates. It's like crowd standing out over here. May have gone over to the soccer game over at St. Charles High between the Pirates and the Warriors. St. Charles West Point there. 16-9 now. Guys, listen, I love how Coach Ballman has energy even through these sometimes bad stretches. Coach Ballman's exactly what West needed. And they're struggling right now, but they're going to get better years to come because of her. And that goes out 16-10 now in favor of the Pirates. 16-10. Edding on the serve. St. Charles High up 16-10. Carly Edding puts it in. Roos. That goes to Kirsten. Gibbs. St. Charles High with the kill. 17-10. It is Nieders on the serve now for St. Charles High. Nieders puts it in. And St. Charles High gets the point. 18-10 now. Nieders puts it in. Goes long. 18-11 now in favor of St. Charles High. Shade now into the game for St. Charles West. 18-11 St. Charles High climbs into the game for Nieders. It is Shade on the serve. She's going to put it in. Climbus North with the kill. In block style, though, 18-12. Now in favor of St. Charles High. It is Shade on the serve. So we're coming up on the top of the hour here. 7 o'clock, game 1 of the World Series. Astros versus Nationals. Cole versus Scherzer. And, almost got stuck up in the ceiling. It's good play there by Hott. It's Ward. Edding North. Yep, gets the kill. 18-13 now in favor of the Pirates. Shade on the serve. It is Shade on the serve, puts it in play. And West gets the point. 18-14 now. Timeout St. Charles High. We'll be right back after this. And it is Sammy Shade on the serve now. St. Charles High up 18-14. Shade puts it in. It's played there by Climas to Piper. Roos puts it over. Shade is going to go to Edding, who goes to North. And St. Charles High point, 19-14 now. St. Charles High just has the momentum going their way. Exactly how West did in the first and how High took it back in the second. And it is Sophie Gibbs on the serve up 19-14. And it is Gibbs puts it in. Ward is going to go to Edding, who goes to North, and is Climas to Piper. Black saved by Edding. Ward to North. Gets the kill. 19-15 now in favor of St. Charles High. And it is Nicastro into the game for Ward. It'll be Whiteside on the serve. Whiteside, the sophomore, with a serving percentage of about 90%. Whiteside goes to Climas to Piper. Kirstein gets the kill. 20-15 now, St. Charles High. And the Pirates are 5 points away from taking this match and the season series. Kirstein on the serve for the Pirates. She's had a very good match tonight. West's been thrown off by that left hand. It is Kirstein who Shade. That's out. 21-15 now in favor of the Pirates. Kirstein on the serve for St. Charles High.
It's 25 win by 2.
Kirstein goes to Edding. North. And, it's two pretty good saves there. Keevan, played there by Climas, to Kirstein, who goes to Lewis. Played there by Ward, who goes to Edding. North. Good save there by the Pirates. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Climas. St. Charles West Point. It is 21-16 now. In the third set, it's going to be Ledbetter and Henderson. This is a perfect scenario for St. Charles West. They're two players that have played pretty well tonight. Come out here and just get a rally going. They got their best server, too. It is CeCe Henderson on the serve. She's going to put it in play. Piper. Climas goes, that's Mosher. Claire Mosher goes to Climas. Henderson's going to go to North. North with the kill. 21-17. Coach Shelton of St. Charles High might be wondering why they're going to put Gibbs in for Mosher. That's a good move. Mosher with a little bit of inexperience so far this year, and they're putting in a player in the back row in Gibbs that can really control the offense. And it's Henderson on the serve. Great serve. Piper goes to Kirstein. Piper. And it's 22-17 now in favor of St. Charles High. And it'll be on the serve. Looks like it's Olivia Lewis. Looks like it will be Olivia Lewis. She is a sophomore. We thank everybody for watching tonight's match, this rivalry match between the Warriors and the Pirates. Lewis puts the serve in. It's played there by Shade, who goes to Henderson. They go to North. Gets the kill. 22-18. North on the serve. It'll be Nieders into the game for Climas. This is both teams want to go with pretty good experience. Want to go with good lineup here. Hancock into the game as well for the Warriors. 22-18 in favor of St. Charles High. North's going to put this in. That goes long. 23-18 now in favor of St. Charles High in the third set. High is 2 points away from taking this match. It is Roos into the game now for St. Charles High. Be Roos that puts it in. North. The Henderson. Gibbs with... And that's going to be out. Gibbs looked like she got the kill, but that's called out, so it's 23-19. Whiteside into the game for Nicastro. It's going to be Ward on the serve, with the Pirates up 23-19. Ward puts it in. Roos. Kirstein goes back to Roos. It's going to be Ward. Henderson goes up to Ledbetter. Oh, almost with the kill. And it is Henderson from Ward to Hancock. Played there by Nieders. It's going to go to Kirstein. It's good save by Ward. Nieders gets the kill. It is 24-19 St. Charles High, and this is match point now. And they will have Katie Piper on the serve, up 24-19. If I were West, I would watch the middle. Looks like I got Hancock and Ward standing there. Piper goes to North. He's going to go to Henderson. Ward. West gets the point. It is 24-20. And who is now on serve? Keevan netting into the game for Ledbetter and Henderson, and it'll be Edding on the serve. Carly Edding tasked with trying to right the ship for St. Charles West, down by 4 to St. Charles High. 24-20. Edding on the serve, puts it in. It's going to be Kirstein. He's going to go to Piper. Kirstein, blocked there by West, and they get the kill. That's the block. Looks like it was by Paige Whiteside. It is 24-21 now in favor of the Warriors. It is Carly Edding on the serve once again. She'll put it in play. Great serve there. Lewis goes to Piper. Gibbs. Oh, and St. Charles High can't get it over. It's 24-22 now. Great block there by the Warriors. And they're down by 2 now, and this crowd is getting fired up. Carly Edding on the serve. Timeout. St. Charles High. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. St. Charles High up 24-22 in the third set over St. Charles West. They got match point. West has Carly Edding on the serve. On the court right now for West is Edding, North, Ward, Whiteside, Keevan, and Hancock. Edding has the serve, puts it in play. This is going to go to Lewis, Piper, Nieders, and St. Charles High gets the kill, and that is game, set, match. Thank you for watching tonight. We'll see you on Thursday.